Hi, in this video I want us to talk about tradition and traditional values and how they also help in creating your reality and determining your certain beliefs and kind of who you are. So at a young age, when you're with your family, depending on how you grew up also, if you grew up in a very traditional family or maybe a family who didn't really hold any traditions or values, um, your lifestyle would be completely different than somebody who did. So with traditions, it kind of shows you what your foundation is and your belief systems are going to be. A lot of the times people don't question traditional values or expectations. They kind of go with the flow because at such a young age, how suggestible we are and impressionable we start to believe that everything is what it is and we don't question it. So a lot of traditions and values come to us um, at such a young age, and we take it through our life experience. And most of the time, we do hold on to certain traditions and beliefs, which creates the person that we become. But then also, you have some of those people who are going to question tradition, question beliefs on why we do what we do in certain things. Um, and those, when you start to question certain beliefs, it brings you more to who you are, to your true self. Because sometimes certain traditions um, aren't really going to resonate with you now based on the type of experience that you've been through. But also, tradition is very good in the sense of bringing people together. It's that sense of comfort, familiarity, that foundation where you're able to know what's going to happen. Just like the holidays, maybe Easter, Christmas, going to a certain person's house, maybe that's a certain tradition. Maybe going to church on Sunday, that's a certain tradition. Maybe not having any holidays is a certain tradition. And understanding why things are the way that they are. So having those traditions and beliefs very much embeds into your personality and who you become, and it gives you that foundation of the type of person you want to become and who you're going to become unconsciously. Like with me, I love tradition. I love traditional values, bringing that family together. Um, sharing holidays and beliefs. These are all different types of traditions. And one of the things where my family actually got really hurt by one of the traditions that I broke. And it had to do with religion and me converting into a different religion. And one of the reasons why is I started to question my traditions and my values and my beliefs where they weren't congruent with what I was feeling and what I was learning. Like I said, at a young age, I was very much into philosophy and understanding people's different belief systems and being very open-minded to different things. So I loved the traditions that we were raised upon, just having a very tight family structure. That would be a tradition. And the different beliefs, like going to church all the time, praying and believing in a higher power. Those are some of the traditions that I still hold true to this day. So when I decided to question my beliefs and those traditions and, having holidays on certain days, it really disrupted my family structure. They didn't want me to go a certain way. They're like, oh, you're crazy. I can't believe you're doing that. Like, this is the way it is. It's always going to be this way. Don't go anywhere else. So, I had that conflict where people didn't want me to stray a different path, but how I was being brought up, it didn't resonate with me any longer when I decided to form my own identity. But like I said, some of those I still hold true to, and then others not so much. So when I decided to tell them, no, I'm taking classes, this is what I'm doing, I really love the traditions, their values, I feel at home with them, I felt like kind of like a breeze. And then why they things the way that they did, I just really resonated with that. And how they had a reason for everything that they did. And when it was translated from Hebrew to Greek and then to English, and it's nice to understand that there's miscommunications within all different religions, and not everything is by the book. And since Christianity is based off of um, Judaism, and it's just a branch of Judaism and the monotheism, for me, the best way to go was directly to the stars and understanding why they did it, and not just what we're being told. So I was always that type of person where I had to question traditional values to make sure that it resonated with me. So when I converted, everything was this big ordeal. I had a lot of support from my Jewish community, but not so much with my Christian community. So it was just a very hard time, but I knew that in order for me to be myself and really form my own identity, I had to do what I needed to do, and that was push against the odds and push against all those resistance of people telling me that it wasn't the right belief. These are not the traditions and values that they hold true to. Um, so I decided to do it on my own, and I'm very fine and happy with my decision, because if I decided to go based on the beliefs of other people, I would never be the person I am now. And I am so thankful for those experiences where you have to go through resistance and fears, knowing that not everybody is going to support you, but as long as you believe in yourself and believe in your traditions and your values, then everything will be okay. So hold on to the traditions that you resonate with, that keep you close, that give you that sense of identity, and if there's some that don't resonate with you, question those and really see what makes you you. Go explore other traditions as well, meet new people, be open-minded, because this all forms your identity and who you are. And maybe you'll find a tradition that you're very much in love with, and you love celebrating those holidays and those beliefs, and you could bring it to your family, or even join your families and combine those together and form a new tradition, and going out with your family and just communicating with other people. It really helps you to form your own identity and knowing what you like and what you don't like. So I hope my story kind of helped you understanding um, how tradition actually helps you to form the person that you're becoming. And also, my story helps you if any of you are interested in, exploring new opportunities and new traditions and new values. So take care until next video.